everyone, this is Hassan from HTFX, and let's talk about Ethereum, okay? Now, I did this before, and I wanna do it again because now this price development has changed a little bit. Now we have an ABCX and ABCDE as a wave A, I'm thinking here, and now what I wanna talk about is actually after this wave A, of course, if it is a wave A, we are not so sure about the bigger degree, but let's assume that this is a wave B. Now, for me, does it really matter if it's a wave B or no? At this moment, no. Why? Let me explain. Well, after this price action has started, this after wave A, what price is doing here is not something impulsive, okay? So we have a non-impulsive wave here and a non-impulsive wave here, okay? So sometimes, even though you're not so sure where the count is, you can still trade in lower degrees, okay? But even though knowing the bigger picture is always better for you, but sometimes if you cannot find trades, you can use these tricks that I'm showing you so that you can still trade in lower time frames, okay guys? Now, this ABC, after this wave A, now we need a wave B and the red. And one lower degree is in this shown here as yellow. So what price it is an A, B, C, an X wave, and an A, B, C. Now, if this is another zigzag, the time is good. And if it's not, then it doesn't change so much in the terms of the structure. Why? Look, if we have a first X wave and the second X wave, it means that I am looking for as a B wave something with a triple combination, okay? So triple combination, what I'm looking for. Triple combination as a B wave on this degree, okay? This is what I'm looking for. Now, in order for a price to make triple combination as a B wave, lets me think a triangle pattern. Why? Well, this, even though it is not for sure or it is not has to be like this all the time, usually triple combinations appear as the longest wave of the triangle. Now, if the price can do something like this, then we should be fine. What I am looking for here, look, we have the wave A here, true, not at the lows, but this is what our wave A looks like. So we have a wave A. Now we are looking for a wave B. If you did watch my triangles video, this is called an irregular triangle, what I'm looking for. Triangle. This is what it's called. And in an irregular triangle, B wave is always bigger than wave A. I'm sorry, how to do this? Okay. So, so this is what I'm looking for. A C wave and a D wave and a E wave. Now, of course, this price can do something else, no problem. But as of now, this is what I'm waiting for. Now, look, if this B wave, first of all, to be able for this B wave, this idea to work, there are some situations. Now, look, first, this is the length of wave A. So whatever this B wave here has to end as well, something like this. Like anything more than this, where this B wave ends, is good for me. So it means that whatever the structure is, this triple combination as a wave B, it has to go a bit higher. Okay, now it has to go a little bit higher, but in a tricky way. Why? Because when this X wave is done, or we are still in X wave, I am not so sure, we don't know, this price can do this problem, no problem. But then on this degree, let's say that this is wave A will be, the B wave has to do something like this. Why? Well, in a triple combination, BBB trend line is very important. Now, when you combine, so when you draw first B to second B trend line, and when you project it to the right side, the third B has to be somewhere near to this trend line, something like this, something like this, something like this. So now that we have a flat, an X wave, and a zigzag, we will most likely have a triangle here too. So whatever this triangle is will be, well, as of now we don't know, but we need a triangle, probably another irregular triangle. If this A wave, yes, probably another triangle such as this. So that this may be a running triangle. I don't know. So something like this, maybe a running triangle here. So if we can have something like this, I know it's like very unlikely, but hey, this is like thinking outside the box. So if we can do something like this, okay. Now what it does here? Well, if the price can do something like this, it means that we will have a running triangle, and the price will end up larger than our A wave as a complex correction, a triple combination, matter of fact. And then we will have a C wave, then we have a D wave somewhere on the right side, of course. We don't know what it will take, how much it will take. And then we will have a E wave. And then when this 4-hour chart situation is under control, then we will go up. Now, the one thing that you have to remember trading triple combinations is the fact that triple combination on the same degree cannot be retraced to the zero. So if this is a really triple combination as a B wave, C wave cannot go below wave A, where wave A ended, okay? So this C wave cannot be here. The C wave has to be here. So if the price is doing something like this, and then we are like, if we are sure that this is the idea, then it means that we will still have so much time to go long in the larger degree, okay? Because look, you have to think to yourself, we are in 4-hour time frame. Now, what do you want to trade? Do you want to trade this B2D trend line going like this? So it will be, for example, something like ACE trend line here, let's say, as an example. So you will have a trend line like this. Do you want to trade after this E wave, for example? Let's draw it like this. Here's your options. I will write it down for you, all of it. If this is the triangle, look what you can do. Well, you can trade something like this. First, if you want to trade the larger triangle that is I've drawn here, well, you can take this wave E. After you think that wave E is done, you can take it and copy it on the right side, and you can trade and say, okay, I want to go long to the the time it took this much time for wave E to form. Okay, it means that this after this wave E is done, it has to break B2D trend line. You can do that. You can be a little bit more safe, wait for this and wait retest, and then go for this bigger approach. Or you can wait here wave A to form, and when you think that wave A is done, if you think that this is a triple combination, you can say that I want to go short for the BBB trend line. That's a possibility. Another possibility will be after this, if you see this triangle form, then you will say to yourself, okay, we have an A, we have a B, and now we need a C wave in the form of a corrective wave. Okay, well, let's say that this is not a triangle. Then you can say, okay, this is A, this is B. Now I will trade a C wave, a impulsive move. If this C wave is looking like an impulsive move, you have this ability to trade too. Or after you see that this A wave is done corrective, B wave is done corrective, and if you see that the C wave is corrective and you think that in the lower degree it's done, you can trade for a higher D wave that will not pass this B, because it's usually B to D trend line are like on the downside. If this look usually like this, we don't always draw B to D trend line, which is of course it's possible, but it is more likely that the price will converge to each other. So if it's like this, you can trade at this. You have so much options here. You just have to look at the market, look at how these safe haven assets are looking, and then you can decide after you see in the market what's going on, what to trade. Okay, thank you so much, guys. See you on the next one.